Dr. Mark here with my good friend Seema. Time for another Brain Diamond. Actually, this Brain Diamond is a philosophy that I have adapted that serves me well. And you might say it won't work for you, but maybe it will. My philosophy in life is I assume goodwill and I assume innocence in everybody because I believe there's very few truly evil people and that everybody else is just flawed. I'm flawed, you're flawed. And so I assume innocence, meaning I assume people don't wake up in the morning and say, who can I hurt? Now they may wake up and say, who can I sell? Who can I close? But I don't think people wake up thinking, who can I hurt today? And so my approach in life is I assume innocence and goodwill until I can't. So if I start to pick up something that doesn't seem to be goodwill, if I start to pick up that someone seems to be pushing something on me that I'm not asking for, or someone's trying to maneuver me in a way that I haven't really given them permission, I start to say to myself, that's not really goodwill, that's pushy. And so my first response is, since I'm assuming goodwill, is I let people talk about whatever they're talking about. But if my gut tells me this doesn't feel like goodwill, this feels like pushiness, I let them say whatever they're going to say. And my first response is not to get angry. My first response is to get confused. So I'll let them say whatever they're saying. I'll pause. And one of the things you're going to be learning from us is that when people speak, especially when they have a head of steam, it's often good to pause for 2 seconds after they stop speaking, because that causes them to feel that what they've said has been listened to and considered by you. A lot of times when we feel someone's pushing or there's that energy that we don't like, when they say something, we jump in, we say, or if someone's really upset, we say, now calm down. And what happens is when we communicate that and we jump in and we react too quickly, the other person feels like they haven't been listened to or considered. So when I'm with anyone, if I feel that what they're saying is an effort not of goodwill, but to take advantage of me, I'll let them finish. I'll wait 2 seconds. Sometimes if I'm with them in person, I'll tilt my head slightly like this, and I'll look at them, and I'll be confused, and I'll look at them and I'll say, what was that about? And immediately they will often get defensive because I've caught them trying to take advantage of me. And they're going to go, huh? I'll say, what was that about? And they might say, well, what do you mean? Well, it felt like without my asking or requesting, you were pushing something on me. And I didn't hear what you were saying because I was just feeling all the pushiness, which means, you're probably hungry or desperate to have something happen. And so what was that all about? And it's very disarming. And I'm not saying it to hurt them. I'm saying, I'm confused. I assume you're a good person, but you're really trying to push me in some way. What's fascinating is if you do that, you can do that almost with any personality thing. Now they may get angry. Well, what do you mean? And they're getting angry because you caught them. And then you say, yeah, and that too. Yeah. What's that all about? So for me, I think one of the things in ways that I'm able to sort of stay present and sort of unflappable. And unflappable is a great way to be in the world. And by flappable, I mean easily upset. Again, not to get into politics, but it seems like a number of our leading politicians are flappable, meaning you say something, they react, they tweet back at you. And being unflappable doesn't mean being a robot. like Mitt Romney, who ran for president and lost, I think people couldn't get a feeling for him because he was unflappable, but he didn't seem like he was present. And so one of the ways to be with anyone, and one of the ways to be unflappable, is to let them say whatever they're saying, pause for 2 seconds, and then feel confused and ask them, what was that all about?